I want to tell a short story and then give my opinion about the saga between Professor Soyinka, the Obidients, and Mr. Peter Obi. Some years ago, I visited the office of a prominent man in the Southwest. At that time, his office was in Ikeja. It was a time when PM News was in vogue. So they brought papers for him in the afternoon. As he was scanning through the headlines, his eyes caught a particular one, and it had to do with Femi Falana. Femi Falana was making a submission in the media, and the man wasn't comfortable with the position Femi Falana took in that particular report. He then called his press secretary and said, I want you to reply this thing Falana said. We are sending it to all the editors tonight so that first thing tomorrow is getting his reply in the media. As the press secretary left, I asked the man, sir, apart from this thing you just saw that is disappointing to you from Femi Falana, are there other things Falana did that you don't like, so that I will know there's a grudge already? He said, no. He said, this is the first time Falana will say something and he's disappointed. I said, okay. I said, but if you cast your mind to the past, sir, are there things Falana did that were so of general public, that were so satisfying to you, that you so loved? He said, many. In fact, he told me Falana had contributed to human rights, constitutional development, democracy, law, and he just mentioned the law. He went on, and I said, okay, be that as it may, if you now place them side by side, the good Falana did and this one thing you are in disapproval of, if you place them side by side, which one do you think will outweigh the other? He said the good, actually, they will definitely consume the one I don't agree with right now. I said, okay. He then called his press secretary, come back. He said, this man just said something and I reasoned with it too. Don't worry, let's not write anything again. I said, especially if you have his number, which I am sure you have, you can always call or text him. Say, I don't agree with this one you just said, though. And that will be fine. The man said, you are a young boy, but you are intelligent. Years ago. If you don't mind, permit me, I want to apply the same concept here. If Professor Soyinka, in one way or form, through his works, has contributed to your knowledge advancement, sense of cultural history development, language or academic, in any way or form, he has contributed to you, or you have benefited from reading his works or listening to his speeches, I do not think, especially at that age, that he deserves our insult. That notwithstanding, Professor Soyinka, if we perceive that the point is derailing, we can always, with respect, with due respect, call him to attention. Like I want to suggest, sir, when you visited Aso Rock recently, I think it was sometime last year, you were asked what your assessment is of President Tinubu's performance. You said it was still too young and premature to give you evaluation or assessment because you would not have enough, yardstick or indices to use. Size, you then suggested that maybe about a year. This is about end of May 2024. It's a year already, sir. And I want to believe that you have your pen already dancing on your paper, to use a personification in literature. And I want to trust that you will come out, like you have done to other administrations in the past, with a ribald criticism of this administration. Everybody is hungry and hungry, majority of the people. I'm not talking about those who are close to government and are enjoying it. Majority of people, if you go out and get the feelers out there, you will know that this, worse than the past, when we even had energy to go on the streets and protest alongside the opposition. People are hungrier now than those times. So I want to suggest, Prof, that you do your thing in your element, your usual thing. The way you did Goodluck Jonathan, Obasanjo and the likes. This administration is not only the Obidients, The Obidients are just a section of the general public who are hungry and angry. And I trust you, Prof. I trust you. You will come up with something that presents the true picture of what this administration has done to people, making them homeless, hungry, stripping them of dignity, inflations, squeezing them with taxes, and Prof, I trust you. We are waiting for it, sir. God bless you. Long live, sir.